she doesn't listen to anything Tech says. And I kind
No.
of feel sorry for Tech because, Tech really tries to help her.
Yeah.
And she acts for a minute like she's listening and receptive, and then she totally just shuts off and tells Tech what she wants to hear. And
Correct.
Tech does still keep trying. But
Hmm.
Lisa does this. She'll say, "Oh, I'm going to go to rehab
Yep.
on this date,"
Yep.
and
I
then
got a bed.
she never goes.
Yeah, she was supposed to go March 15th,
Hmm.
and as having been the director of a drug and alcohol facility as well as a counselor in a drug and alcohol facility, I have seen people come into treatment not being able to stay because of their insurance, go out and stay clean. I've seen
Hmm.
people in treatment for over a year and unalived within 2 hours of being discharged
Yep,
after completing
absolutely.
almost a year in treatment.
Yep,
So,
Right.
I mean, she has to want it.
yep.
My famous saying used to always be, you can find recovery in a garbage can because you can.
Right. Right.
I used to
You know,
say that all the time to my clients.
I've been clean for 30 years, almost 31, and
Whoop, whoop.
I would never go back. I
Right,
see Lisa, and it's just, I mean, I was never as bad as Lisa.
right.
But I was bad. I was heavily addicted, and it just reminds me of why I would never go back.
Yep.
I would
Well,
never go back.
that's like
Thank
me,
you.
I'm an alcoholic. I've been sober a little over 7 months, completely sober. And I didn't think I had a problem when I worked in treatment because I wasn't quote unquote as bad. I didn't drink as much. But I've learned through my own experience that my rock bottom is a lot different than what hers is. Right?
Right. It's different for
And
everyone.
right. And I would never, ever, like, I'm telling you, every day I mean, after the first month was really hard. I had to break a lot of habits. I had to start doing a lot of different things because it is people, places, things. And for me, I had to start changing those things.
Hmm.
But
Yes.
now that I'm 7 months in, I can tell you I am so thankful. My kids don't ever have to worry if I'm going to remember a conversation we had anymore. You know,
Right.
my kids have all told me that they are so super proud of me. My oldest is 22, he's in the Marine Corps. My youngest is 13, and there's
Mm.
four of them, you know? So
Right.
being present has been the best gift recovery has ever given to me. And like I said in the comments, I want Lisa to want what I want for her because I know it's possible.
Right. What we all want for her. We
Right.
all just want her to succeed. We don't want to bash her. We don't
Correct.
want her to, get on a live threats
No.
or have, people just come in and, bash everything
Say mean
about
things
her.
to her. No. We want her to get help, but here's the problem. Sometimes getting help is cutting the snake off at the head, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cut the money
Exactly.
out. Oh, thank you so much for all the congratulations, guys, in the chat. I appreciate you. Cutting that money source off is
Hmm.
going to be her saving grace in the end.
Right.
Well, and that's what we're trying to do here.
Right.
Yeah, we're only trying
Absolutely,
to
Slam Slam.
we're
Cutting the head
trying to
off.
help Lisa, but also stop, people from being
Correct.
scammed.
I
Yep.
would not be able to live with myself if I knew I gave innocently, right? Because I don't think people
Mhm.
are doing it to be malicious. If I thought I was giving somebody money to help them and they unalived, oh
Right.
my God, I would absolutely feel terrible, you know?
Right.
And I like that Scam Slams page exists because it lets people know that, hey, this person isn't asking for A, B, or C. They're asking for this. Nobody is going to come on TikTok and say, hey, I need money for rugs or I need money for this.
Right.
They're not going to.
Hmm.
Exactly. It does seem like she's getting more money than she did when Jace was around.
Yep.
Because
I
she's
agree with that, Jay
live
Grandma.
24/7. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has
And
more
Jace,
time to be on live, and she's more bored without
yes.
him around.
Correct.
So
If
somebody
Jace
wanted
would,
to see the
get on
video
her.
because some people didn't see the video, so I have that queued up here to watch for those who haven't seen it. This was, I think, around 3 a.m., even though she insists that she was sleeping, I think, during this
Yep.
time. She was not. She was
Hmm.
live off and on all morning. with very few breaks at all. So in the beginning of this live, there's a puff of smoke that does not look like a cigarette, and then you have to watch it. I have it slowed down so you can kind of see it. She's gonna put her hand up to her face right here, like up to her glasses, and you can see a device in her hand. Definitely not a cigarette, because
And
it used
definitely
to be
not
a
a vape. It's
yes,
also not a vape. It is a device that is clearly made of glass. You can tell from the reflection on the
yes,
glass at the top of the
yes,
device, the apparatus.
yes.
That
So
is definitely not cigarette smoke or devil's lettuce smoke.
Right. And you
Yeah.
might want to swipe right to remove the comment so that you can see it.
oh yeah, okay. Let me. Well, I can put it at
No,
an
no,
angle that's like
not
that.
No,
you,
other
Scam
people
Sam.
can do it. You can do it on your own. You
Yeah,
You
can
should be able
yeah,
to
swipe
see
the
it, I think,
comment.
like that though too.
yeah,
If I have
that's
it.
There
better,
we
Scam
go.
Sam.
Perfect.
All right, you ready? It's really quick, but I slowed it down even. Jace is with other family members, paternal grandparents. Oh, I have to click it down here. I always forget. Hold on. Right there.
Boom.
Yep.
Right there.
I'll play it again and I'll try to stop it. But my timing isn't always that great, admittedly.
No, you're great, Scam.
Yeah, you are. Boom. That ain't no cigarette or a vape.
No,
I
definitely
didn't stop
not.
it in time, but right there.
Bam. Look at that. Holding it in between her fingers like that.
Right there.
That is a long cylindrical glass object.
Yep.
Yeah, that was hugs.
Big time.
If that was a
Look,
cigarette, you wouldn't put it up to your face like that.
And it
I
wouldn't
posted-
reflect either.
I have it posted on my TikTok. You can share it. And yeah, and that's a lot of smoke. That's not from a cigarette.
Right, and it's reflecting off the glass. Like you can see the light from up above reflecting.
Yes.
exactly.
So that's definitely not a
exactly.
cigarette. And you don't use an apparatus that shape, size, anything for anything other than those things. And that's not a vape. No, ma'am.
No,
And
not a
Fiona has
vape.
already said she doesn't do vapes. She was begging for
Right.
one this morning, but she didn't end up getting any.
Honey, I have a question because, like, thank God I don't have this problem in my family. But, like, her little $10 that she asked for, and then obviously she goes and gets it. How long does that little $10 last her?
I can answer that. The per thing
puff?
that you purchase. No, not per puff. The high lasts about, a few minutes. I've never done it, so I don't know, but I have heard a lot about it since I live in a place where rugs are decriminalized. So yeah, it lasts about 3 or 4 minutes for a $5 piece.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
And that's why she gets on so desperate, because it
Every
does
few
make
hours.
you, very desperate for more.
Correct. And I also think it's important to note too that go back and watch one of her videos or any of her videos from the beginning of April, end of March until now. She has lost a considerable, I'm going to guess and say she has lost at least 40
I
pounds.
actually have something to show
Mhm.
you about that. And this was
Okay.
posted on our Discord. But it is posted by Kai Fati, who does the videos.
We're talking
Yes.
about C.
Look.
We're talking about C.
This picture on the left is from January. This one was from this morning at 2 a.m.
That is
Jeez,
a
what a
humongous
difference.
difference.
That's just a difference since January.
4 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's insane.
Well,
That is
and like
a huge difference.
Tattoos and Cadillac said yesterday, that stuff consumes you so much 24/7. That is your life.
And she
Mhm.
probably really isn't eating.
No,
No, yeah,
you don't have an
it-
appetite with that.
It makes you not hungry at all.
Right.
And you know, some of the videos I've noticed, like her eyes are so big,
Yep.
and then
Mhm.
other ones are droopy.
Well, that could
Mhm.
be
Oh
Matt
yeah, she's
too.
wearing the same jacket. She's
Yeah,
wearing the same
yeah,
shirt.
yep.
So does this make
Look at
her
her neck.
eyes real big?
I mean, look
Matt
at the
can,
difference just in her neck. Look at the
yeah.
difference
Oh
just in
yeah.
her
Yeah,
neck.
just in her neck.
Mhm. I mean, that is shocking.
Yeah.
And she had some healthy chub around her face in the first picture.
Mhm.
Like not chub, but you know what I mean? Like she was
Yeah, she was
filled out.
filled out. She
Yeah.
was filled
But
out.
she's not now. She looks very gaunt.
And
Yeah.
this was like a screenshot somebody tried to kind of get of it. Like we were trying to kind of enhance it and stuff, and couldn't get a real good of it. But you can look.
You
Yep.
could see the apparatus, the glass apparatus that she's using.
Yep.
Yeah, she looked a lot healthier, Granny B. You're right.
I
She
wonder
did.
if she did that, not even realizing she was on live or
I
it
don't
had
think she
started.
realized that it caught,
Uh-uh.
that quick.
Yeah.
Because when
If
you
that was
start
like
live, I don't know if you guys go live, but when you start live, you click the button and it goes 3, 2, 1, and then it starts. So
Correct.
she may not have realized that it
started.
started. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She might have thought she had a couple more seconds until it actually started. So
Well, yeah, because wasn't that
Seconds.
caught at like the 2-second mark, Scam Slam? I think that was like 2 or 3 seconds into her
yeah,
live
it was like
starting.
it was like right in the beginning. This is like literally right in the beginning of the video.
And then she goes on to call her
like
dog
this is a
Jay.
screenshot. Like look at the smoke.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's crazy.
that looks
That's
like
not-
exhaust smoke. It looks like exhaust smoke. You can't even see through that.
That's
Yeah.
not from a cigarette.
No.
Or a vape.
No.
Definitely not from a cigarette. No.
And not
that
even
is
from
bud.
green.
And not from green. Exactly. And not
No.
from green.
No. So I'll show you the
Mhm.
video again, but that's a shot right in the beginning. And like I said, there's a timer when you hit live and it goes 3, 2, 1 and starts. And she might have just thought she had like another extra second or two that it wasn't going to catch it. Yes, it was on live.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Um,
Do we think Abby is in on it? Yeah, at this point. I mean, she's modding for Lisa. So I do feel that she's very aware of what's happening. And she
Mhm.
called her mom the other day and said, "I'm concerned about you getting something with Fent in it from Justin."
Yep.
okay. Are you ready? I'll show it again here. I'm just going to focus on this bottom part here so you can see it. And look at the smoke. This is the very beginning of the video. It's slowed down because if not, you wouldn't even be able to you can hardly catch it. Oops, hold on.
Boom, right there.
Let me see if I can catch up on comments. Abby muted me for 30 seconds but didn't block me. Is she really pregnant? They claim she is, but I mean, there's been people that have doubts about that, so I don't know. I don't know why you can't swipe comments.
I would
Summer
totally
B just
choke
had a
if I
very
had that
good
much
comment.
smoke in my mouth.
Summer B just had a very good comment. She said that the smoke looks very similar to the smoke in the video of Jen is stronger smoking in
Matt.
her brother's house.
Oh,
Matt.
right,
Yeah, I remember that.
right,
Mhm.
right. Hey, Sarah,
But it is not math that Lisa is using.
you want to see the glass? I mean, I have a screenshot, but it's hard. And
I just
can
can't
show you the video
imagine having
again.
that much smoke in me and not coughing my lungs up.
There's the smoke.
Hmm.
I'd cough a lung up.
There's the device.
Yeah, and look, see how it's kind of reflecting on the top of the glass right there?
Yeah.
By her head.
Mm-hmm. It's long, glass, cylindrical.
It's not a cigarette, y'all.
No.
No, or a
And
vape.
you wouldn't put that
Or a
against your
tobacco
forehead.
pipe.
You wouldn't
Mm-mm.
put a
No.
cigarette against your forehead. Like,
No.
Yes, rack withdrawal is a very desperate situation, and that is why we think that she is begging so desperately, so panicked, so hard.
Yep.
We think
And just the
that's why.
difference. I mean, just that picture that Scam Slam showed of her from January till today.
What
I
a
mean, if that
difference.
doesn't show you right there that there's something wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And I've
Yes.
noticed she lost weight, but when you put the pictures side by side, I didn't realize it was that much.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
I have a
Yeah.
friend that's in recovery now, and she gained like 70 pounds because her drug of choice made her eat all the time. It didn't
Right.
affect her like that. So it does affect people differently. But if you take that picture of her from January to today, I mean, there's no way. There's no
Crazy.
way.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I knew she had lost weight, but when you put them side by side like that, I never realized it was that much.
Especially
Yeah.
looking at her neck and her cheeks.
Yeah,
Exactly.
her
Yeah,
neck,
terrifying.
especially.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you see somebody every day, I think, and like I said, until you did the side by
Yeah.
side comparison, you see her
Mhm.
every day. I've noticed weight loss, but I didn't realize
Yeah.
it was that much.
Right.
Yeah, it's a tremendous amount. It's a tremendous amount for her tiny little frame. I mean, she's a very tiny little person, so you
Well,
know
she's 6 foot.
what?
Yeah,
She's 6
foot.
foot. Yeah.
Well, I was meaning like weight wise, like
Yeah,
she's
yeah, she's
tiny
thin.
weight
Never
wise.
been a bigger girl. No.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
she's never been a bigger girl. So I mean, 6 foot. She
I
probably.
did not picture her to be 6 feet tall. That information kind of astonishes me.
Yeah.
I didn't expect her to be so tall.
Yeah.
But when I'm saying tiny person, I'm referring to weight.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
Ranger, you're saying that she said as of tomorrow she's being forced by her lawyer to stay off TikTok. I might have missed that part. I knew she said that as of tomorrow she wasn't going to be on TikTok anymore, and I heard her say that it was a long story as to why. I missed that she said that her lawyer said that. I wonder why they're saying as of tomorrow. Like, what is tomorrow?
Right.
Is there
What's the difference between
something
today
going
and
on?
tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow. Like yes, she gets tested at the clinic, but they won't deny her if she is dirty. Because if they
Mhm.
do, that will just make things worse.
They look at harm reduction.
Holly, oh, sorry to hear that. Monday was important, and now it's Wednesday. No, I never heard her say Monday was important. I never heard her say Wednesday was important. I heard her saying that Tuesday
Yeah.
could not be on. Was not going to be on TikTok anymore.
Mhm.
She is what 39,
She's
38.
38. She'll be 39 June 25th or June 28th. She was born in
Yes.
85.
So she's been on this medicine or whatever you want to call it. I don't know what she goes to.
She's been going to the clinic for 18 years.
Why are
Mhm.
they not dropping her levels down?
Well, that's a good question.
Mhm.
She said that early this morning. Okay, I might have missed that one. Somebody said they think she has court this week. Okay, yeah, I don't know if there's any confirmation of that. Does she still have her daughter? Both of her daughters are adults. One is Nicole, 18, who is on her own. Abby is 22. She only lives with Lisa like part time because she primarily, I believe, lives with her boyfriend.
Mhm.
Jace was taken because she was asked for money online. She did say that, but that is not true. Can you show the video again? Yes, I'm going to do that. I just wanted to catch up on the comments because I don't like when people in the comments ask questions and they're not addressed. Like I know that's how I am when I go into lives and I keep asking questions and they're like ignore my questions.
Yeah,
How
that's
do you
why I
know
try
it's
to
rack?
back you up.
How do I know
I
it's
try to
rack and
back
not
you up.
math? I'm not sure, but I mean she's admitted to doing rack, so
Mhm.
that's
Also,
what we're assuming.
math, the effects from math last, for a very long time compared to rack. Rack
Yeah.
is very quick. And
Is
she's
rack
on
cheaper?
frequently. Whereas math, you can get some and you can, use that for a day and you wouldn't be back on TikTok begging for $10. Also, math is more expensive than rack. Rack is $5. It's only $5. So that's why she's begging for $10, $10, $10.
Right.
Because then she can get 2 bags.
She was at the store with her father this morning.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, she ended it really quick. I'm sure that live is on Kai's page. We can look at that if you want. It was really, really quick because her dad was there with her, and like I don't think she wanted her dad to know that she was on. And I think that's why I was thinking maybe her dad bought the cigarettes because she was on live asking for cigarettes, and he kind of like caught her on there asking for them. And I think she didn't like want him to know because I think he had already bought her
Mhm.
cigarettes. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Yeah, so somebody's saying she did say Monday and then changed to Wednesday.
I
Okay, and
think I think
yep,
they're
she did
thinking
say
about Monday because she kept saying she was getting her stamps today.
maybe, and people were saying that they're saying she said Wednesday was important. She's supposed to be on TikTok tomorrow. Yeah, tonight might be a doozy of a night, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's been going to the clinic for over 18 years, actually, at this point, probably close to 19.
And still doesn't have take homes. You can get take homes and not have to go to the clinic every day as long as your urine is clean.
Yep.
But I suspect her urine is not clean, and that's why she can't get take homes.
So
Well, and a lot of time,
I believe that she was previously on H.
yeah.
I'm answering questions because moment. Okay. Because I have to catch up on like 50 questions. Nicole lives at Lisa's until she went on her own. No, she lived with Jess, I believe.
Hmm.
Hold on, I'm going back through the comments. They scrolled up on me here. I'm apologize if I miss any questions. Um, Here live this morning when I can play the store when she was at the store with her father because I actually do want to watch that because I missed part of it. I was at the garage getting my car fixed or checked out. Her high's wearing off and she'll be back asking for money. Yes. Let me just scroll through. How much
I
comes
wanted
in
to
a
answer
bag? I don't know.
I want to answer a question for Cher really quick, if that's possible.
Mhm.
She said Rack has no withdrawal. It actually does have a withdrawal. The withdrawal is panic because you need more.
Right.
There's a video on Reddit about her also. Yes, I posted the same video on Reddit.
Well, and I think it's important to note too that she also gets a anti-anxiety medication prescribed that she has
Hmm.
admitted to abusing as well.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think the dad bought her smokes. Okay, yep. Yeah, her
Yes.
dad sounded mad.
Hmm.
Not being online. Yeah, I missed it. I will be playing it. Filtering through her money. Yes, absolutely. She said I'm not on live. Yeah, she lied to her dad. Sorry, you're just now realizing what rack is. We just don't want to use certain terms because we already have enough issues getting reported for different
Exactly.
things that we're not even doing. She does use abuse K
Yes.
pins.
Yes.
Yes, Lisa was on. The Reddit is called Lisa Richard Snark. Can I pin the Reddit page for the new people? We can't
No.
pin it, but
I'm putting
Holly,
it in chat. Yep.
yeah,
I
Holly will
put it in the
type
chat
it
as
in chat.
well.
Yeah, mixing is dangerous. Takes homes
Hmm.
that she can't do at the clinic. Yeah, she doesn't get take homes because she doesn't have clean tests.
Hmm.
No, Cola's not Abby's father. It was her stepfather, though.
But
Does
she
she have
refers to
another
him
son?
as her father.
Yes, she
She
does have
she
another
doesn't
son
see him
called
any other
Jason.
way. To her, that is her father.
Do they report dirty drops to children's services? Absolutely not, because children and youth will not remove a child strictly just because the parent is on rugs.
Correct.
She cannot get take homes because she's having dirty urine, so she has to go
Hmm.
6 days a week. She only gets a take home on Saturday for her Sunday dose.
And she has said too that she can't get take homes because of her anti-anxiety medications.
Hmm.
May
So
I
she's
ask
backing that up with an excuse.
somebody asked?
Hmm.
May I ask what a TOS is? I don't know.
POS is terms of service for Cash App.
Oh, for Cash App. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
No, the clinic would not share any of that with CPS. They do not have anything to do with each other, but the obviously her counselor did have a concern about Jace because her counselor did report concerns to CPS. So if they have they're not going to just report somebody being on rugs to CPS, but if they have a concern about a child, that yes, then they will report it. So
Hmm.
that was the concern there was some type of concern that Lisa, Lisa going to the clinic and saying, "Oh, I relapsed on rack," they would not contact CPS. That's what Lisa's saying. But
Mhm.
I'm sure that she probably said more than that caused them concern about Jace, and they are mandated reporters, so they're
Mhm.
still going to have to report that.
Right.
HIPAA law too. What about the HIPAA law?
That the clinic couldn't reach out to CPS for that.
Oh, right. Like give out medical information.
Yeah.
No, but they can
Mhm.
report a concern about a child, you
Yep.
know?
Mhm.
Yeah, Abby's 22. He got offline because she got the money she wanted.
Right.
Mhm.
She called so food stamps, get her call call food stamps at midnight. No, she doesn't need food. She doesn't need food. She hasn't
No.
needed food. She
Mm-mm.
has not needed food at all.
Emily, you're right. They can reach out to CPS for a concern, but they cannot give out HIPAA information about her to them.
Mhm.
What is done with foil? They can be used to smoke a variety of rugs.
Look at,
Usually Fent.
and that's another important part. Please remember, it takes the equivalent of 3 grains of salt of F to unalive a
Mhm.
person. That is it.
Mhm. And it is in everything.
Right. And dealers, obviously, we all know dealers don't care. Behind her, there's 10 more.
Exactly.
They might
Because
care.
what happens?
They might care a little bit because they're going to lose a customer. That's about it.
No,
Right.
no. What happens? What happens where I live, where drugs are decriminalized, drugs are decriminalized? What happens is that if somebody ODs or passes,
They all want it.
more people will come to that person.
Yep.
More
They
people
want the
because
good stuff.
yeah, because they want the good stuff. Exactly.
It's a sick way of thinking, but addict's brain, especially in active addiction, is not thinking clearly.
Okay.
Mhm.
So I'm going to take a break from answering questions for a second. I'm going to re-show this video because I was asked to do that, and then they want to see the video from the store, so I'm going to show that. So I might not be able to answer a lot of questions while I'm playing these.
I can
But
help.
I can answer questions as well.
okay, so let's play this one. This is in slow motion. And I got this off of YouTube, and I believe it was around 3 a.m., 4 a.m., something like that. Yeah, I can show you the pictures again as well. So watch this here. And then right there. And credit goes to the people in my Discord who actually caught this. All I did was go to the video and slow it down. And look, do you see that? Can you see it?
Yeah. Look at that glass apparatus.
Yep.
It's long, it's cylindrical, it's tube-like. Amanda Bowden knows what it is.
Right?
Right? You showed the whole world that, right?
Yeah, she sure did. I couldn't even believe it.
Chapstick. It was chapstick.
Yeah. Ridiculous.
The
Ridiculous.
left is January. The right is 2 a.m. today.
Mhm. I mean, look at the difference in her neck and in her cheeks. Like she's
And
a
that's
lot more healthier looking.
And that's the same sweatshirt.
Yep,
Mhm.
same sweatshirt.
And look at her neck. Look at the difference. This rug has aged her dramatically.
Oh yeah.
Taking all the color out of her face.
Few months. Yeah, over the past few months. Like it is, she looks like a different person. She looks
Yeah.
like her own grandmother.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like it could be a daughter and a mother or something.
Yup.
Yes. It does not look the same. Her
Nope.
neck, look at her neck. I mean, that is just shocking to me.
And we're not trying to body shame.
No.
No, not
We're
at all.
worried.
We're showing the real realities here of the difference, you know?
Yeah.
Mhm.
We're very concerned.
Yeah, and it's concerning, absolutely. We're showing it out of concern, not to
make
poke fun
fun,
at
poke
this.
fun,
No,
nothing. Like
no.
No,
her own
Sometimes
not at
family is
all.
saying
sometimes
her
we do poke fun at stuff, but this is not the poke fun thing.
no. I mean, her
No.
own family is saying her next dollar could be her last. That is not a joke.
Oh, and her teeth. Yeah, worried about that. I believe
Yeah,
she's 38 or 39. 38, someone says.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, she said the other day she's 38.
Now let
And
me
the
find
court
the
papers
video.
that I pulled up, her birthday is coming up. She was born in 85. Her birthday's in June. She'll be
Right.
39, yeah.
Someone had mentioned earlier that they would be interested in hearing the voicemail that Lisa left you the other day.
Whew, okay, that one's hard. I don't like playing
Yeah.
that, but I can.
I think it's hard to play it because it does require a trigger warning. However, I think it's important to play it because people need to hear what's really going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it was, yeah, it was hard because and she sent it to me
And the amount of
personally,
intoxication
and
that you can hear in
you
her
know,
voice.
Mm-hmm.
sent it to me personally. So it's, I don't know, it made me feel bad when I
Yeah.
first heard it,
Heartbreaking.
and and when I listened to it again, yeah, it is heartbreaking. I can, it's hard to actually even understand what she's saying, but
Mm-hmm.
I'll play it. I'll play it after this. This is only 3 minutes. Okay, so
Yeah, so stick with us and you'll hear the voicemail.
yeah.
Share the live out to your friends if they haven't heard it.
Oh wait, it's in slow. It's in slow.
Whoops, we're still slow mo.
Sorry.
You're doing great, Scam.
Thank you. Yeah, but I need to get smokes. Please, it's Lisa Jace XOX or Chime LISA 143XO. Please. Gotta watch oh my god, it comes. Please hurry up. Now, when I was watching this, people in the comments were pointing out that the music in the background was ironic, and at the time, like I was at the car mechanic and I didn't have it up very loud, so I couldn't hear what song it was. So in case you can't hear it, it's I Work Hard for the Money. Like I work hard for the money, so hard for it, honey. That's what's playing in the background, and they were saying that was an ironic song while she was on here begging for money.
Her Reddit name is actually ironic as well. It's Asleep Potential.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was ironic.
Yeah, me
Because
too.
Reddit just
So
gives
listen,
you a name.
you can hear it. Yeah, but I need to get smokes. Please, it's Lisa Jace XOX or Chime LISA 143XO. Please. Gotta watch oh my god, it comes. Please hurry up. I don't know, Breezy. Somebody please. Oh my god. She had Wi-Fi at the store. $10. In public doing this. People in her comments were saying you are in public doing this. Like, what are you doing right now?
Mm-hmm.
I need smokes, please. My cash app. Yes, 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 please, yes, please. Oh, maybe she did have her dad's phone and logged into TikTok from it.
Oh, that's a good point.
Maybe. Oh. Oh my god, so nobody's gonna help. That's all I have. She's like trying to dodge her dad in the store right now. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting a call. Sorry, let me turn that off.
No, she's not live again.
Please, can somebody please help me? This was this morning. I just need to get smoke. It's Lisa J's. So it's Lisa J's XOX or Chime is LISA 143XO. I need to get smoke. I think her dad did buy them. I'm here. Look, I'm here. I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
It's my only chance. So help She's not. Me. See, I'm not holding a smoke. I'm holding a phone. Wow. She's at a store.
Mom, can you help me? Anybody help me? It's Lisa Jace XOX or Chime is LISA 143 XO. Please. Please.
Yeah, she
I
doesn't
can't-
want cigarettes. Yeah, she's probably using her dad's phone.
Please.
Either as a
Not
hotspot or
selling my
using his phone.
stamps. Please, before my dad comes out.
See, before my dad comes
Oh
out.
my god. Oh my god.
Regardless, she's trying to hide it from her dad.
Yeah.
That's his
Lisa Hunter Mark. Okay, come.
narcotics.
You ready? You ready?
Watch.
For the internet?
He
For the
did.
internet? Please, please, please.
Good God.
Wow.
I think she said for the internet. I think he
Yeah,
said why
she
do
did
you,
say
I think he said why do you have my phone? And she said for the
for
internet.
the internet.
Wait, I want to see the end of that
Mm,
again. Hold up.
right.
Hold up.
Scammy Claus. You're right.
It
Scammy
says,
Claus.
look, Fatty catches Lisa and she turns the tears off quick.
Smoke and nobody will help.
Hold on.
Nobody. I've been, this is the third.
Hold on, give me 1 second, you guys. Give me 1 second. Hold on, let me pause this for. How do I pause this? Let me pause this for just 1 second, guys. 1 moment.
Okay.
Okay. I'll hold it down.
Yes, Derek. Yeah.
Yeah, she is not. This is not cigarette desperation.
No.
I've been smoking for a long time, and I would never be this desperate for cigarettes.
No.
She has a bunch of accounts on TikTok right now. The one she's using right now is called Everyone Hates Me, I think. Hates. What is it called?
Hated by everyone. I
Hated
put
by
it in the
everyone.
chat.
That's right. Hated by
Yeah, I
everyone.
don't care.
And
But the
then
don't is spelled incorrectly.
There's no O.
If you go to Lisa and Jace fan page, she has screenshots of her 3 brand new accounts that she's made because she keeps on losing accounts.
Mm-hmm. She
So
gets super bananaed.
if you decide to follow those, again, I don't tell anybody what to do, follow or not follow or whatever you would like to do, but that is where you can find that. Let's watch the end of this again, and maybe I can even slow it down and we can hear a little bit better what he says since we did the slow down thing before. Maybe it'll pick it up a little bit better, just slightly.
And everyone stick around for the voicemail that we're going to play in a minute, although trigger warning.
Yeah, absolutely.
It is
trigger
very
warning for the
desperate.
voicemail. So let's watch this again because I think he says, "Why do you have my phone?" And she says, "For the internet."
Wow. Mom, can you help me? Anybody help me?
Thank you,
It's
Jimmy.
Lisa Jace XOX or Chime is LISA 143 XO. Please. Please, I can't. I tried before I left. Please. I'm not selling my stamps. Please.
I don't think the
before my
captions will pick
dad
it up.
comes
I don't think there's
out.
captions on this video.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't have Venmo. Venmo is supposed to be Lisa Hunter Mark. Here it comes.
Here he comes.
You
See?
ready? You ready? For the internet? For the internet? Please, please. I'm not online.
Yep.
Mm.
He said, "Who are you?" He said, "What are you doing with my phone?" And then she said, "For the internet, for the internet." And then she was saying, "Please, please." And then he said, "Who are you online with?"
She painted her nails too.
That doesn't get rid of the grime underneath them.
It sure don't, girl. I know that's right. Blech.
That's probably why
Your
she did
bracelets
it.
are pretty, Scam Slam. I like them.
Yep. Who are you online with? Yep.
Yeah.
So all right. This is a trigger warning. This is a voicemail that I received directly from Lisa. It was about a week ago. And she had been messaging me, texting me, calling me over and over, asking for money. I was just kind of stalling with her or else just not responding. And then I finally got this voicemail. It is hard to understand what she's saying. And it's not because it's a bad recording, it's just because she is slurring and she's stuttering and she's having difficulty saying words. She repeats words over and over.
Mm-hmm.
Her speech patterns are off. She can't speak coherent words or sentences. Yes, definitely listen at your own risk. Yeah. Trigger warning. That's all I can
And
say.
take note of the desperation
Yeah.
in her voice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna mute.
Yeah. For everybody commute, I will start it now.
The score of my cash app card is declining. Can you please send $10 to my sister? Come on, sister cash app so she can pay and I can get the smoke, please. I've been down here calling for a half hour or 8 hours. Please, please. I'm so close. So close to the smoke. I can give you our cash app tag.
So she was asking if I could send her $10 to her sister's Cash App for smokes.
Mm-hmm.
And she was saying, please, please, please. I've been calling you for a half an hour or an hour.
Mm-hmm.
And she was saying yet again, I can please, I can give you my sister's Cash App.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, tap the screen, everyone. Please tap the screen because we don't want to get taken down for what we just played.
Yeah.
That was, if you're in a recovery, that's even more difficult to listen to.
This
I
was
think,
from about a week ago.
yeah. I mean, this was a hard, voicemail to listen to anyway. But I think if you're in recovery, like, that space,
Thank
you
you
know
for
what I mean?
Christina. Mm-hmm.
So it's sad. And, we kind of went back and forth on whether we should even let anyone hear that,
Yes.
just because it's actually, kind of graphic. I mean, it's raw addiction.
It's very
Raw
disturbing.
addiction.
But it is. Yeah.
Yes.
That's what giving her money is leading her to.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And that's why it needs to be played.
The
That is
voicemail was
why it
last
needs to
week.
be played.
Yeah. And this is not anything to try to,
Poke
poke
fun.
fun or embarrass her or anything like that. And I
No.